morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Holy Trinity Lutheran Church. We're glad you're here. We're excited. There's an awful lot going on. But we'll start with introductions. Today, this is my husband, Mr. Barbara Monkey.
Yes, I am. And this is my beautiful and lovely and talented wife, Barbara.
Hi, Pete.
Hello, Barbara.
Today we want to talk about various ministries that are happening at the church. For sure, worship is an important part of those ministries.
And let's focus a little bit on worship right now. We traditionally go to the 11 o'clock service, but there are also other opportunities. There's a more relaxed traditional service at 8:30 and a contemporary service at 5.
Speaking of 5 o'clock service, Jeff Klein, one of our musicians from the 5 o'clock service, would like to talk to you a little bit about New Song.
Set me apart,
such a nice group to work with, talented musicians, good-hearted people doing good music.
guide me, lead me, walk beside me.
Occasionally, we do pieces that are so beautiful, you'll see somebody, tears will well up in their eyes. And when that happens, it's pretty magical.
Holy Trinity really has a great reputation for its musical talent.
We do?
Yeah, we do.
Awesome.
We have opportunities in music for choirs, handbells, and various other kinds of special liturgical services. And you know, sometimes my kids leave Sunday school early to go practice for cello, flute, and various other things, and even a liturgical dance group.
Well, let's see if we can get a little bit more detail on that, and let's roll that beautiful bell footage.
I've been playing bells for about 10 years. It's lovely to have a place where I can use the gifts that I have. I don't know how to do anything else besides be musical, but I have plenty of outlets here to do that. Hopefully we're bringing a lot of joy to people, and I enjoy seeing that feedback on people's faces. When we have played and felt like we played well, it's nice to look up and see that they've enjoyed it too.
I love hearing her play during worship.
Well, that I love watching her play face. Go ahead and give it to him.
But, well, not only is it my happy face, it's also the fact that I think she's the Jethro Tull of Holy Trinity.
So, let's listen to these kids perform. Do you remember when Aaron and Jake were in choir?
That was just a few years ago.
All the way down to 2 years old, our kids are able to sing and learn and celebrate.
Well, how many choirs do we have in all?
My understanding is there are 8.
8?
Paper here says Carol Choir, Cherub Choir, Joy Singers, Youth Singers, Luther Choir, Chancel Choir, Chapel Choir, and of course the New Song worship team.
Well, I think we have some more information about that. We can hear now from Beverly Brock, who sings in the Chancel Choir at the 11 o'clock service.
I was always a singer from when I was a young teenager in my church growing up in Raleigh. I think my husband said, "You just need to get in the choir," because I like to sing so much. I think it's my gift from God, it's my voice.
Restore unto me the joy of love.
When I sing, I feel like I've completed my service. And when I go home, I feel fulfilled and energized for the week, like I've done my part.
I sure am glad Beverly's doing her part, because I sure can't sing a lick.
Well, sometimes singing is not your priority.
Or talent, that's for sure. But we all do our part, and there's all sorts of volunteers out there and opportunities to help out here at Holy Trinity. One of the things I especially like about Holy Trinity and being Lutheran is our covered dishes.
They are pretty amazing. The food's good, the fellowship is great. So, we also have Wednesday church nights, though.
Wednesday nights, I've done it for how many years, Benita?
Probably 20.
Probably 20.
At least 14.
And it's great fun. Yeah. Get to see lots of people, visit, say hi, and it's a great way to serve the church. I think it's really important because this is a chance for people to get together informally and just visit and catch up with each other. since we're supposed to be quiet in the pews and not talk before church, right? So this is a chance to really get to connect and just have fun talking.
Yes, Wednesday nights are a lot of fun. The thing that's kind of interesting now that the boys are in high school and beyond, they have a youth service that's begun on Wednesday evenings, and it's pretty exciting. They're doing good things.
Well, I understand that we have one of the biggest youth programs in the county, and I think we have some information about that new service.
Hi, my name is Micah Roosvold. I am a sophomore at Lenorean University, and I'm studying religious studies. Savior, I come, quiet my soul, breathe. This praise band that we're working on today is an attempt, and I think quite successful at getting us participating in the worship event in a very new way. Savior, I come, quiet my soul. I am filled up by it, and so to be able to share my excitement and my passion, I really feel like I'm engaged as a leader in a way that I have not been in the past.
He's doing some pretty neat things there with those older kids, but the younger kids need to get it too, Pete.
That's exactly right, but now just let's remember, there are no small parts, only small actors.
Well, God's children, no matter big or small,
Yep.
They like to celebrate.
Absolutely, and you always say it better than I do.
But the little guys, they need a little help sometimes, and sometimes the adults need to be around.
I got one piece on.
Excellent, good job. I've been teaching Sunday school since my oldest, who is 14 and in 8th grade, was in 1st grade. The lesson today was Lost and Found, Jesus' parables about the lost sheep and the lost coin.
This way, she could, if she'd had a little purse like this, she would maybe not have lost her coin.
That's why they made a purse.
It's exciting because of the joy that's in their hearts and the innocence that they have. They have a simple knowledge of Jesus and the Bible, and we can encourage them in just the simple stories, the Bible stories that we all know.
Those kids are so cute.
Yeah, they absolutely are. You know, I remember when our boys were in Sunday school and learning some of the lessons that were covered each and every Sunday, to include, finances of the church, etc.
It's kind of interesting. Sometimes I think we teach them financial stuff, and I think sometimes they learn from the church's financial responsibilities as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And however it's happened, I'm pretty happy with the way they're turning out. They're always a work in progress, as all the parents out there know about their own kids. But one of the things that I do hope they take advantage of as they get older are some of the men's ministry programs that are available here at Holy Trinity.
The beginning part of this mulch went to the playground. I guess my background of being, a contractor and just kind of have an idea of what to look for and kind of help out on, this is my way of giving back to the church as far as, my knowledge and what I can do. This church is your home. You want to take care of your home. You want to take care of, your friends and your family, and this is the way, I kind of help repay it back.
There is so much going on here at Holy Trinity, but sometimes everybody can't make it into church.
Yeah, that's absolutely true, and it's very difficult for those members who can't make it in. There are situations, for example, where folks are experiencing some hard times, and for that we have an organization called Stephen Ministers who go out and assist and counsel other members of Holy Trinity.
It's kind of like family helping family at the church.
Yep, that's absolutely right. And for those who just can't make it into worship, there's also the opportunity to listen in on the worship on the radio.
On the radio?
Yep, at 6:30 on your AM dial.
Okay, so the final one that I understand is sometimes you might be sick or you might be injured, can't make it in on a Sunday. We have Eucharistic ministers as well.
I just feel like it's a way of taking our church to someone who can't be here. It's a sweet time. And even when Mary Frances is unable a lot of times to answer, she can still say the Lord's Prayer with me, or still has a smile that just says that she's communicating with the church. It's a wonderful thing to do. And I guess the best part is that you think you're doing it for someone else, but it really turns out it's for you.
You think you're serving someone else, and when in fact, the ministry actually helps serve yourself.
Nice segue, Pete.
Segue to what?
Well, to community and global missions.
I guess I'm a nurse, first of all, so I see how blood products are used at the hospital and how much they really need. You know, I don't think people realize how many people get blood. We've tried to be real faithful at this church to do it, and we used to have 2 a year. Now we have 3 a year. It makes me feel like we're doing something here. It's a gift. It's absolutely a gift you can give.
It's special to be a member of Holy Trinity. It is.
Absolutely, and I consider it a privilege as well.
As well. So, folks, there's lots to be done, and a lot of people are afraid to go out there and step up to do it.
But the good news is we need all kinds of people, all ages, young and experienced.
Experienced is a good word. It's
absolutely,
a good word.
Absolutely.
It's fun, though. Keep in mind it's fun. It's not a burden. It's a privilege. It's a right. It's an honor.
Absolutely. So let this be our call to all of you, and bring your experience.
And let's celebrate with the saints in Sir.